You are terrified to stop tracking your calories, and it's holding you back because it's trapping you in this endless obsessive cycle. Because you've spent every month weighing every gram of rice, scanning every barcode. It feels so normal now. Terrifying to let go, isn't it? And I know this because I was the same. I spent 6 to 7 years tracking every single gram, and it consumed me. To the fact that I was binge eating McDonald's, making myself throw up out of absolute shame. And you may not be as extreme as that, but still the calorie tracking is holding you back. Because you have this crushing fear that as soon as you stop tracking tomorrow, you're gonna be 10 kilos heavier. And I'm gonna tell you now, that's not the case. Because if this is you, I want to show you how you can finally leave the calorie tracking for good. It ain't easy. It's so fucking worth it though. But look, the one thing I will not lie to you about is that tracking is essential early on. And there's a reason for that. It teaches you awareness. It teaches you what appropriate portion sizes are. It shows you how to make good meal structure and actually have food that fills you up, hits your protein targets, gets your nutrients in, and makes you a healthy human being. Because you can't stay here, because that's like keeping stabilizers on your bike. Yes, you know you can do it with the stabilizers on, and you kind of know you probably could do it without it, but you're scared you're gonna fall over, bang your knee, and you never wanna do it again. In this case, you're scared you're gonna balloon up, and then you're gonna have to run back to calorie tracking because it's the only way you can lose weight. It's not the only way, it's the only way you know how currently. There's one thing you need to understand. Trust isn't something you just have magically. It's something you build through having a solid exit strategy. It's the fundamental third phase of my KD3 program, what no other coach seems to actually teach people. Everyone goes for 6 to 12 week shreds, gets a fantastic photo, and then they fuck off. I don't understand why that's the norm. So I'm here to show you there's a different way about it. The way I compare this, and it's an extreme example, if someone had a drug addiction, you wouldn't just stop them cold turkey because of all the withdrawals, all the risks that can happen to them. It is not as extreme of calorie tracking, but the mental effects can be. The fear, the terror, the shame, the panic, everything. So I phase it out for you. So rather than tracking 7 days a week, we start off with tracking 3 to 4 days a week. Usually one day of those being a weekend as well, because that's where you need a little bit of control, but also to practice on the hardest days, actually relinquishing that control. That's part one, learning to reduce the amount of days, and then showing you the scales stay the same, the inches stay the same. All those irrational thoughts in your brain don't actually come to life. And then we build on this. I give you different strategies for the days that you don't track to help give you strategy and structure, because you're not just going to do this blindly. You're going to have something to guide you. So we use things like my 3-in-1 strategy, where you keep 3 meals the same and you change one of them. One of my clients used to do this all the time. Same breakfast, same lunch. Benefit to this, less decisions, really easy, cost no time to them the day before. When they have their dinner, they usually have something different each night. It's usually a rotation of 3 to 5 meals, but they still have something different each night. And then a snack, they like to keep the same as well. Less chaos, still the same amount of control, just without the tracking. Or the other popular one I like to do, don't be a dick day. Sounds a bit stupid, is a bit stupid, but basically on the days you're not tracking to make you feel controlled, have a look at a previous entry of MyFitnessPal, whatever app you use. Eat that day. You're just not allowed to track it. You're not allowed to weigh it. You've got to do it without the guidance, without the stabilizers. Again, I appreciate this can be terrifying, but practicing this is a skill in itself. Another reason why this is not just a 6-week shred. This process can take 3 to 6 months. If I'm honest, it will take longer, but I say 3 to 6 months of committing to this will truly teach you the skills that you can do this on your own. And this is all backed up with teaching you what real maintenance is. Real maintenance is not a straight line. Real maintenance is small fluctuations, 1 to 2 kilos, 1 to 3 kilos every single day potentially, and higher after meals out and higher after bigger weekends. But as long as it comes back down to a normal baseline, that's okay. This wobble is normal, and accepting that means the fear disappears. You realize you're finally the person who's in control, not some app. The app was just a tool at the start that you needed, but now you've grown up and developed, you don't need that anymore. And as I said, this is the final stage of my KD3 program. I map this out to every one of my clients who wants to sign up with me. The 6 weeks to get you started, to prove that you can make change. The 3 to 6 months to transform you, to get the body you want. And then the 3 to 6 months after that, to finally get you off of calorie tracking for good. Imagine having all that time back so you never have to calorie track again. Some people will calorie track. For example, if they have a holiday coming up, that's fine. If you want to have more focus, go ahead and do that. But as long as your normal everyday life doesn't revolve around that, you've achieved the right thing. So if you're ready to lose weight and have an exit strategy to keep it off for good without calorie tracking, DM me the word exit or comment exit below and I'll see if I can help you.